Thanks, Greta, for giving this opportunity uh, for presenting actually my product line. Hi, everyone. I'm Jitin Josh. I take care of the product family called Minitek Power. So, to be very glad to be here. And today, what we will do in this webinar will be actually to go through the product lines in general, a general introduction on actually what the product line offers. Then a few products actually which are key and we want actually you to probably promote this a bit more. And the applications which we are trying to focus to dig in and see we grab more business shares. And finally, actually, what are the new product launches that what we are trying to do for this year and next year. So that largely sums up actually the agenda. So let's straight away go to what we offer. So Minitek Power, as you all know, is actually a mid-power connector series. This product family has basically three pitch sizes, the 3 mm pitch size, the 4.2 mm, and the 5.7 mm. If you see the 3 mm pitch size, actually it has both single row as well as the dual row connectors. Into a single row from 2 to 12 position and the dual row from 2 to 24 positions. There's a maximum amperage of 12 amps under the operating temperature of 40 degrees to 105 degrees. The headers are supported in both LCP as well as the nylon version. It also has the terminations in both SMT and the through hole. It supports wire-to-wire and wire-to-board applications. The headers are actually have a configuration in vertical as well as the right angle. When it comes to actually the 4.2 mm, here again actually we have the dual and the single row. Only the single row will have actually only from 3 to 5 position. The amperage maximum what we offer is actually 13 amps per pin actually for the two position connectors. Again, LCP and nylon are the housing materials here as well. The same wire to wire and wire to board are supported in this product family, product series as such. But here only the terminations, what we support is the through hole. We don't support actually SMT in 4.2 mm. Coming to 5.7, this is a series where actually we are putting in maximum efforts to actually have more leverages, more product lines coming in future too. So a critical product for us, family for us. Here we have 2 to 12 position in dual row and 2 to 6 position in the single row. A maximum current amperage of 28 amps. And this also supports the wire to wire as well as the wire to board series. The termination style is only in through hole. We don't have an SMT version in 5.7 as well. So we will slightly go ahead and see actually what are the key features that this product line offers. Mostly durability is a very key factor for the mid-power connectors, and in which actually the heart of the product is the terminals. So we have a flexi beam design in our terminals, which gives a low insertion force during mating. And the headers are actually fully polarized, as you can see. This prevents the accidental missed matings. And the product family offers a scoop-proof assembly. So there is no damage that occurs actually during the mating and the unmating. Another key feature what the product family offers is actually a phosphate matability with blind mate interface connectors. The self-aligning features helps actually the blind mate interface to happen. Then the reliability of the connection is also a key as attributes. So that is provided with the positive locking on the latching side. And also we give TPA, terminal position assurance, for our wire to board portions. The TPAs are available in our 4.2 as well as actually the 5.7 series. So these are in general actually what we broadly showcase as the product features. So again, I want you to be aware on actually the new products what we are offering. These are some of the key new launches what we have done, and I would like to emphasize and actually have more focus from all of you actually for this particular product line. Uh, as you all know, actually OCP peak power connectors that what we have launched currently with the 12 power and 12 sideband signals, and also six. We also support the 6 power and the 6 sideband signals. As you can see, actually, most of the applications what we see for this are the OCP server platforms in the HPM, and the interconnection and for the power distribution from the HPM to the peripheral sub-peripheral systems, peripheral systems, subsystems. So the MPIC connectors gives a is a hybrid connector, as you can see actually, because it has both power as well as actually the signal attributes. The solution offers actually supports actually the 864 wattage equipments. So showcasing the product offering, what we have in this product family, the wire to wire connectors and the wire and the board to board connectors. So the power connectors on the cable side will have AWG from 14 to 16, as well as actually 14 AWG as well as 16 AWG wires. The, the signal side terminals would be actually using 28 to 32 AWG signal size wires. Below what is showcased actually is an architecture application for OCP MPIC connectors. These connectors are fully, again, here also we have used the same fully isolated terminals systems, the same locking thumb latch operations, low thumb latch operations, which gives the positivity locking. So this for us is actually a very key product, which is going into the open compute projects, used mostly in the open rack V3 and the modular hardware systems, the DCMHs. This is a newly launched product, and it is available in the web and also with our distributors. Coming to the SEM5 series, we have launched the 12H power connectors, which are being used in the new 600 wattage GPU cards. This SEM5 PCI Express 12H power connectors, the replacement of the old generation legacy PCI Express 2 into 3 and 2 into 4 12-volt auxiliary power connectors. This 12-volt high power connectors comes in the pitch size of 3, as against actually the older legacy ones, which were actually 4.2 mm pitch connectors. The maximum current rating for these connectors are 9.5 amps per pin when it is fully energized. That means actually all the 12 positions are energized. Here the configuration of the connector is such that actually it will have 12 power contacts and 4 sideband signal contacts. So the product offerings again actually would constitute mostly of the wire to board segment applications. Here we have the vertical headers as well as actually the right angle headers connected to the cable side. Cable side, what we offer is actually a vertical cable side. And the key applications, what we see this product going into are the gaming and the GPU consoles, the accelerator cards and the add-on cards, and the GPU PSUs. So these are the key applications where we find this product going into. So we'll come to the focus area where we find actually Minitek Power in the form of applications. So some of the segments I've just highlighted here for all of your attention and focus. So as you know, actually, Minitek Power is some connector which goes in everywhere, but we are trying to actually focus on these five particular segments, and in which actually also the sub-segments are listed. The key area what we are focusing is the IT datacom, in which actually the sub-segments that what we are focusing are the hot plug servers, the NVR servers, the fan applications, rack servers, and the OCP DCMHs. In the automotive application, what the segments what we are targeting is the EV BMS boards and the charger boards, the auto drive controllers, the GPS trackers, tail lamp and rear light actually with our wire-to-wire 3 solutions. Telecom and networking is another area we are focusing on the fan unit in the baseband and also on the networking routers and the switches. For the consumer side, we are classifying actually the gaming GPU and PSU into that because it's a consumer application. Then on the white goods and appliances, we also find actually the connector finding applications in the next generation Xbox and signage board and vending machines. Industrial is a very broad market, so we're trying to focus on particularly on these six segments, which includes the ESS, the energy storage, robotics, warehouse robotics, industrial control units, drives and motors, factory automation, the industrial UPS and inverters. So these are the key applications where we are trying to focus and put more energy and attention to. We'll slightly move from this direction to again probably narrow down actually the applications and probably discuss on the products what we offer in these applications. So if you narrow down actually on the data center side, we are very much focusing on the rack and the hot plug servers and the power supply units in the data center side, along with the OCP DCMHs. So if you take the racks and the hot plug servers, the major connector portions we see actually going into these applications are the Minitek Power 5.7 connectors, the 3 BMI connectors, and the Minitek Power 4.2 right angle cable assemblies. Coming to OCP DCMHs, the main connector in here is the peak power series that what I have already explained to you in the previous page. So we have the peak power wire to wire and the peak power board to board going in this DCMHs boards for power distribution, and the peak power cable assemblies, which go as a value-added solution in the DCMHs platform. For the GPU and gaming is another segment which we have huge focus on. We can proudly say that actually we have the old generation auxiliary power 4.2 connectors in our product range, along with actually the new 75 12 volt 12 power 12 volt connectors. We also actually support the cable assemblies for both the old generation as well as the new generation 75 connectors. On telecom market, we are primarily focusing on the baseband fan units and the networking boards, where we find actually more connectors going in the form of 3 HCC and the BMI wire to wire and the 4.2 HCC. So these are the connectors what we see more products going in these type of applications. On an industrial side, again, actually, we are focusing more on the robotics and the industrial servo motors. We find applications using the BMI 3 wire to wire as well as wire to board connectors. A lot of custom cable assembly requirements comes in this segment. This we can support you with. Also, since there is a sense of actually vibration involved, vibratory environment involved, there's a requirement actually for the Minitek Power 4.0 TPA series as well. On the other focus area is actually the ESS and BMS and the EV charging unit. where we see actually mostly applications in the Minitek Power wire to board, high current and standard connector series, along with the cable assemblies. So this in general is the key applications and the products which we offer in this key applications. Slightly moving forward, just to have a uh, reminder on actually like the capabilities what we have on the cable assembly side. So the cable assemblies for Minitek Power can be supported from both China as well as Cochin, India, from our Nandong plant in China and Cochin plant in India. So some of the key cable assemblies, what we do is the 4.2 and the 5.7 right angle cable assemblies, generic pigtails. We can do customized cable assemblies, custom wire cable assemblies. Basic thumb rule, what we have set for these cable assemblies are that actually at least one side of the cable assembly need to have a Minitek power content. It can be any other connectorization can be on the other side, but we can actually support those type of cable assemblies as well from both these locations. We also actually are glad to actually support if there are requirements for molded cable assemblies. So in general, actually, we can actually largely support all the cable assembly requirements what the customer requires. It will be an added advantage for you also to promote us because it will be a one basket business prospect actually you can give to the customers where actually they can have both the headers and the cable assemblies purchased from one place. Finally, what we have is actually the roadmap, what we see actually going forward to 2025 and 26. Actually, this is largely actually the roadmaps, what roadmap and the schedule actually for getting these products launched. So for the SEM5 version, we have already launched an SNT version as well, which is quite unique. None of the competitors have this as of now. We also have launched in last June 5.7 wire-to-wire solution. It has actually again 2 position to 12 position. And the key selling point of over here is that actually we have a uh, FMLB solution that can be provided in this because on the plug side we have standard terminals as well as actually a long terminal as well. So any customer who requires a wire-to-wire 5.7 wire-to-wire solution with an FMLB, this is an absolutely delightful product to actually offer. Quick Power is actually extended with a board-to-board version as well. That is also launched, and an NPI is already being launched for this thing. Another key area where we are really looking forward to is actually the launch of the 5.7 right angle cable solutions. Again, it would be actually 2 to 12 position in dual row. This would be a significant step actually. It would be a very useful proposition for especially the data center market actually where space is a concern. It can save overall space for this. In general, actually, we are more going into more technical products and supporting more and more variants in the big power versions. The standard committee has come up with actually the requirement for 48-volt 12 power 2 signal variant, which we are developing in Q3 this quarter. And we also are coming up with actually in Q4 the 48-volt OCP 12P 12 sideband and the 6P 6 sideband, along with the standard peak power 12-volt OCP connectors that what we have already developed. So if you see actually the basic difference would remain actually it will take 48 volts and the keying pattern for this connector compared actually with the standard 12-volt would be actually different. We are also coming actually in Q2 2026 actually with the 5.7 single row solution. So in when I started, I told that actually we are focusing more on actually the 5.7 to be market leaders here. So by 2026, once we have the solution, we will have probably everything covered with some unique solutions like the 5.7 right angle solutions to promote. We are also actually having standard molded cable assemblies promoted in both 3 and 4.2 to come start from Q3 2026. So this largely covers actually the product roadmap, the products that what we are trying to actually bring it in the market in the next 1.5 years. So I should not actually stop this without actually saying actually what are the advantages and why we should be promoting and why customers should be using Minitek Power. We strongly feel that actually we are very competitive in our prices. As I have told before, actually we can give in one basket the full solution, that is an extended cable assembly solution as a value or add uh, along with the headers. So it's a good offering actually we can give it to the customers. We can proudly say that actually we have been actually very flexible in our delivery terms, deliveries on the requirements from the customers or distributor sides on the MOQ waivers. And the key aspect is actually on the packaging. If there is a packaging customization that is required, we are open to customization packaging as per actually the customer requirements. We can support with quick samplings, data sheets, 3D models for any new designs. So I have to say that actually the good part is that actually we have close to around 10,000 part numbers available for this product family in the web. And it has all the details, including actually the data sheets, 3D models, everything. And you can order the samples online too. Intermatability with competitor parts is a key aspect when we are trying to actually go for a replacement. That is where actually if there is a good business potential, we can always give you an intermatability report, lab test report actually for you to justify the uh, replacements and satisfy the customer and go ahead with the replacements. So on a technological advantage, what we offer is that actually we are moving more into technological products, actually getting into more high current solutions and with smaller footprint enabling more space saving as well as actually higher and ambient solutions. So we also believe in actually the durability and a ruggedized solution, whereby actually we want to actually give TPA as an option for as much as possible on the cable side. We have already started doing it in our 4.2 and the 5.7. So these connectors would be able to actually probably withstand more vibrations and uh, tough environmental conditions. All in all, actually, as you might be all knowing that actually we are very open and receptive to any customized solution in between within this product family, and we can assure all the support what can be extended for any customization. So as such, these are the sales tools actually we can support you with. A cross list, a cross list of around 6,000 to 6,500 part numbers are already available with us on any replacement opportunities or on a large set of cross list. We can support you with actually our equivalent part numbers. The pricing MOQ lead time can be obtained from the model line, which all of you have actually access to, or you can actually directly contact me actually in case actually if there is anything that is required for a reference. Sample support, as I said, actually this can be actually ordered from the website, or you can actually drop in an email. We can always support. The technical data sheets and other documentations are available in the website along with the step 2D and 3D. We have a 24-hour tech support team. So any support in between on odd times, you can always actually use the facility and have a chat with them and get the required informations and clarifications. We can also support you with stocking packages and proposals. So thank you for the patient hearing, and I am very much okay to take your questions if there is anything, or you can actually put a mail to me with any questions or clarifications or support that is required. Thank you once again.